Hey guys, it's March 10th, Wednesday. Been working on my artifacts that are going into the museum in the next couple months, and kind of been narrowing things down, grouping things, some of my better finds. And anyway, I thought I'd just kind of show you guys what I got together here. Let me get over here so I don't cast a shadow on what I'm doing here. It's going to be a grinding plate or a prep plate, whatever you might want to call it. And those are palm grinders that you see there. They'd be held in a palm, and you know, it'd put their nuts and grains on that flat stone there, and just reduce those grains and nuts down to a flour. This is basically the same kind of concept here. This is a mono and matite. I don't know if they were different time periods. This is maybe later or older, I'm not real sure. But basically the same thing, just reducing grains and nuts down to a flour. This stone here is just kind of a mortar, and that's your grinding stone there. There's some pieces here that are worn pieces here, tomahawk pieces. More than likely be hafted. Possibly some of these would be inserted. That one wouldn't be, but these here may be inserted pieces. Now these here are hand axes or hammers. Just basically stones that were held in the hands to do whatever needed to be hammered, basically. And that is a grooved axe. A little bit different kind of style than what you see sometimes in the Midwest, Northeast, but it's grooved right in here on both sides. Kind of worn piece. Getting these darn shadows in here. That's a chopping stone there. See all this darkening around here on the edge here. That's from the grains and nuts. That's actually a stone hatchet. These are Hammerstones here. This one I actually just found the other day. This is actually a pretty nice one. This was actually held in the right hand. There's a striking point here on this edge of this stone. Thumb would be right here. One finger would wrap all the way around. You can see the darkening. And then one finger would wrap there, and they would kind of pinch the stone and then strike it on this side up here. Nice little hammerstone. And the other ones are nice too. The quartz ones, that's quartzite. That one's quartzite. And these are actually handheld grinders. These would be the handles. Grinding surface, the handle here and the grinding surface. That is a phallic piece. These are Pestles, a little bit different style. You can see the wear on the bottom. There's your linear one. These are more bell-shaped. And these are chisels. I don't know, some people call them celts or adze. These are two club heads here. This is probably an inserted one here. And this would be a hafted club head right in here. These are scraping blades. Some of these could be used for hide conditioning also. These I see most of them are made out of what I call this black stone. It's a highly crystalline type stone, real hard. And they do at times nap the edges a little bit. As you can see on them, just real fine napping, but most of them are ground down into a real sharp edge. And these are polishing stones. This is actually green stone here. You see the polishing surface on these. These are flipped upside down, so these are the polishing surfaces on these stones here. And that's a polishing surface on that one. These are Firestones. It's a single pit Firestone here. This is a multiple pit Firestone. You see where it's all been chipped out and polished around the edges here. This quartz. And I got some mica pieces here. These would probably be in the chieftain's court, used for ornamental purposes, ceremonial purposes. Some nice pieces. It's actually a really big piece. This is beveled on one side, you can tell. Not sure why. These are hoe heads. They usually make these pretty quick. Make them out of whatever material they can find. Normally they didn't put a lot of time and work and effort into these pieces. They'd break pretty easy after a day's worth of work, and so they would, they would knock another one out pretty quick and get back to work. So they're not, they're not these are granite pieces. And these are some bird effigies. Got some shadows going again. Sorry. I think this is a grouse. You can see the wing part here and the tail and body. A lot of times they would make these effigies into tools also. That's a duck head. This is another duck head made out of quartzite. It's just a little small piece here. And over here is soapstone and ochre. These pieces would be used to make body paint. You can see how they've worn these pieces down to make their soap. Kind of interesting little angles and wedges and whatnot they've done with these things. Just keep grinding them down with some water and sand, and then make a white kind of soap, and then use it for body paint. There's a piece of ochre here. These are really hard to find, particularly this big and in this kind of condition. May add a couple more pieces. I'm not real sure. They're putting in a new case, and I'm not sure how big it's going to be. Once I find that out, I can determine how many pieces I can actually put in. But anyway, I thought I'd give you guys a look at what's making the cut. This stuff is making the cut so far. And this is what the cut came from. Oh Lord, I got it. And I usually go through a lot of this stuff every several months and either give it away or just cull it out. Birdstone I found the other day. I don't think it's going to make the cut, but I don't know. Just got all kinds of things up here. Nice grinders, and just didn't quite make it. There's a bird duck effigy there. It's kind of old and beat up. There's the eye that's been pecked out. The bill. These are pottery trowels, and I don't know if I'll get these in or not. Got a blackstone. Really big chopper. I found this the other day. I don't think I've shown you guys this. This I think actually was used probably to actually chop wood. You can actually do that with this piece. See where it's been worked all around the edges. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you tuning in, and I get this stuff in the display. I'll do another video. Show you what it looks like all nice and in a museum display. Appreciate it, guys, and we'll talk with you later.